All right. So as of this recording, I've been on semaglutide for 11 weeks. How's it going? Am I surviving? Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Andre. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are coming back, thank you so much for coming back. So for those who've been following along, this is outside of the normal videos that we do on this channel. I started semaglutide 11 weeks ago, and I just have been providing periodic updates. The last update was at the 4-week mark, and I kind of realized I just got so accustomed to it. I hadn't done an update. I had planned to do one at 8, but it's 11. That's okay. So tonight, I will be taking my 12th shot. So I've been on the semaglutide for 11 weeks now. And it's going well. It's going really well. Still no side effects, no nausea, no vomiting or diarrhea or anything like that. So I've been very pleased with that. But I did want to discuss a few things. The first one is the weight loss. I have not been getting steady weight loss. I talked about this the last time. I really wish the weight loss was more linear. For me, and I don't know if this is the same for everyone, I'll be up a week, down, up, and sometimes from day to day, you're up a pound, down 5.5 pounds, up 0.3 pounds. So it is really frustrating, you kind of really trying to get your weight under control and so on. And, you think I'm making great progress. I may have 4 down days in a row, and then you pop back up. And you haven't, at least for me, I haven't changed my eating style. I've kind of gotten into a little bit of a rhythm here now. I eat much the same thing every day in the same quantities and so on. So, it's annoying, but, I've talked to physicians and they say, yep, that's totally normal. Weight loss is not linear. And of course, you've all heard about the term plateauing, where you kind of hit a mark and you stay there for a while before your weight loss resumes. So that has been a bit of a challenge, not being too frustrated by that, but that's kind of where that's going. In terms of the update on me personally, I'm down about 18 pounds so far as of this morning. And like I said, that's over the last 11 weeks. So on average, I'm doing about 1.6-ish pounds per week, which is, great. Wish it was more, but, it is what it is. Challenges that I have faced, there have been 2 major ones. The one challenge is cost. The first 2 months that I was on the medication, it cost me $100. My medication, by the way, is not covered by insurance. So I did about $100 a month. I'm paying out of pocket. I've been getting the medication through a compounding pharmacy, and there's been some discussion that may go away. But we'll see. We'll just have to keep monitoring it, how it goes. But for me, for right now, I've been getting it through a compounding pharmacy. First 2 months, when I was on the 2.5 milligram dose and the 5 milligram dose, those were $100 per 4 shots. The third month, we went up to the 10 milligram dose, and the price doubled. So now we're at $200 a month. And I think there's another level that goes up as I continue to increase up to the maximum dosage. That's tough. My insurance does not cover it, paying out of pocket, and it's kind of rough. And if compounding pharmacy options go away, then to get it from the actual manufacturer, I think we're looking more in the, $500 to $600 on the low end, $1,100 to $1,200 on the high end. That's kind of rough. So, I'm not going to worry about it for now, but that's kind of where that stands. So cost has been an issue. The second issue for me has been exercise. I talked about this last time. One of the side effects, well, I'm saying this is a side effect, I don't know. I'm going to be seeing my physician in 2 or 3 weeks to ask. One of the things I've been noticing, no having diarrhea or constipation, anything like that, but I am tired all the time. It is really astonishing to me just how zonked I feel, and I don't know if that's related to the medication or not, or if there's some other medication that I could be taking that might be able to give me a little bit of pep there and so on. And with the limited amount of energy that I'm feeling, I'm not really motivated to go out and do any sort of workout or walking or anything like that. I know that I need to. My brain keeps saying, you really need to give this the 1-2 punch. Medication on the one hand, but supplement it with exercise. I just have not been able to do it, and that's concerning. That you get to this point, hey, you're losing weight, and then you suffer from lack of exercise, muscle mass loss, and stuff like that. So I am anxious to talk about that with my physician and see if there's anything we can do about that. There is one other thing that's sort of on the back of my mind, and it's just about sticking with this long term. If I have tried other things in the past, and I have not been able to stick with them long term. But can't really be too worried about that yet. It's just kind of running around in the back of my mind. Okay, let's just see how that goes, but let's try and get some of the weight off for now. But that's on the one end. Now, on the good side, if you will, clothes are feeling a little looser, which is always very nice. You go to slide on a pair of pants or slide a shirt on or something, you're like, hey, this fits a little looser, so that's kind of really cool. It is kind of nice to get on the scale and see the numbers. They continue to trend down. I use, I think I've talked about it on here before, an app called Shotzi. A friend of my wife's also mentioned an app called Lose It. So I downloaded that and I've been playing around with that. That gives me more opportunities to track the food that I'm eating, keep track of my protein intake and some other stuff. The one major thing that I've been focused on is protein. So I'm kind of evaluating both apps. I put my weight into both of them and they kind of give you a little graph and so on. I guess it's all to help you keep motivated to keep going there. So, hopefully that will all work out over time. I'll pick one or maybe keep using both to see how that continues to help me get focused on getting where I'm trying to get to. One of the cool things with the Lose It app is it keeps adjusting based on your progress so far to say, hey, if you continue at the way you're going, we anticipate that you will hit your goal, and you put in a goal weight there at X date. And for me, that's August of next year. So about 12 months from now to get to one of the goals that I have set for myself. So, we'll see how that goes, but it's really interesting. I know that there are tons of other apps out there, but Shotzi and Lose It are the two. I have an iPhone that I have been messing around with there and so on. I wear my Apple Watch all the time, which keeps track of my steps and so on. And then I use a Conair scale that syncs via Bluetooth to my health app on the phone. So whenever I weigh myself on it, it then reports that weight up to my health app. It has its own app, as also reports to the health app from Apple, and it helps me keep track of that. And I weigh myself every day. We'll see how that's going. All right, I think that's it for the latest update there. I'll try to remember to do these on a more regular basis. I am very curious if anybody is using an app that they think is better or that they really enjoy. If you could share that, let me know what that is. If you are on semaglutide or tirzepatide, any of the GLP-1s, please tell me about the experience that you're having. Are you, frustrated? Are you success? What's working for you? Eating tips, anything that you've got. I would really love to hear as I improve or work to improve my success with this. And I would really appreciate that. Okay, so that is it for this one. As always, thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate it. If you found this of any interest or value, please, I would appreciate if you could strike the like button down below. It would be very, very helpful. If there's anybody that you know of who might benefit from also seeing this, please feel free to share. And as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please, I ask that you subscribe to the channel and we'll continue to get a lot of discussions about these things. Okay, thank you very much for coming by. Truly appreciate it. And as always, in a later times. Bye.